Hello. Both scenes 5 and 6 of Act 2 are very short, so I'll do separate videos, but neither video will be very long. In fact, I don't even know if I'll find a video to go with scene 6 because a lot of productions even just like don't even have it because it's not essential. So, okay. Juliet at the beginning of Act 2, Scene 5 is she has a soliloquy again, magic word, soliloquy, which is speech on stage by herself. And Juliet says, it was 9 o'clock when I sent the nurse to go get news from Romeo because that's the time they had agreed upon. And it's been 3 hours, so it's noon already, and the nurse still hasn't come back. And Juliet says, Love's herald should be words, I think. I can't find it. Well, anyway, she says that young people should be the ones to deliver messages that are important, not old people, because old people are whiny and they go slow. So anyway, the nurse comes in and she says, Peter, stay at the gate, because she's, still in formal mode. And Juliet says, what's the news? And then the nurse doesn't answer her for a while. And Juliet says, don't have such a sad face, because even if you have good news for me, to deliver it with such a sad face just makes it not as good. My doggy is wandering around at my feet. I tried to get him to be on the video for you, but he wasn't interested. Okay, and then the nurse is making Juliet wait, and she says, oh, my bones ache. I had such a long trip. And then she says, oh, I'm out of breath. You need to wait. I have to catch my breath. And then Juliet says, how are you so out of breath when you can tell me that you're out of breath? Okay, and then just tell me, is it good news or bad? Because Juliet's like, please, you have to tell me what's going on. And then the nurse says, oh, Romeo, I don't know if you've made a good choice. He is very attractive, good to look at, and he seems nice, and he's courteous, and as gentle as a lamb. And then she says, have you had lunch yet? And so Juliet's so frustrated. And then Juliet says, but what says he of our marriage? But what of that? And the nurse says, oh, my head. Oh, how my head aches. What a head have I. Oh, my back, my back. So she's just being mean and whiny. Okay. I'm on page 3 now. I love this line. Juliet says, nurse, tell me, what says my love? And the nurse says, your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a courteous, and a kind, and a handsome, and I warrant thee a virtuous. Where's your mother? So Romeo says, where's your mother? Juliet says, your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is your mother? But then the nurse says, you're going to be mean to me, you can do your messages yourself. Juliet says, come, what says Romeo? And the nurse says, have you leave to go to confession today? Juliet says, I have. And the nurse says, then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife. Hie you to church. I must another way to fetch a ladder by the which your love must climb a bird's nest soon when it is dark. I am the judge and toil in your delight, but you shall bear the burden soon at night. Go all to dinner, hie you to the cell. And Juliet is off to Friar Lawrence's cell, where she will meet Romeo and they will marry. So that's it for this video. I'll probably just do one question for this one, and then I'll go ahead and post scene 6 to go with.